boys, let me tell you a quick story. So, roughly 2 weeks ago, I actually did a beep test, and at the time, I wanted to be a fighter. Well, no, not at the time, I didn't want to be a fighter anymore. But prior, a few months prior, just starting the college courses in general, teachers would ask us, what do you want to be in the future, right? And I told them I wanted to be a boxer. And so, when we done the bleep test, fast forwarding 2 weeks ago, which is when the beat test happened. Obviously, I never told them I don't want to be a boxer anymore. One, because I don't care about them. I'm never going to see them again anyway, so I was just like, keep that to myself. But just told them in college, I still want to be a boxer and whatnot, da 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 da. Right, so we've done the beat test, and obviously, them believing that I wanted to be a boxer at the time. Obviously, boxing is a very endurance-based sport and whatnot. Requires a lot of cardiovascular fitness, so when you do the beat test, you need a lot of cardio to survive in the ring long term. Just winning in general, right? And so, naturally, they have high expectations of me. I had high expectations of myself during the beep test, honestly. I'm a pretty fast guy. I can sprint pretty fast. I had faith in myself. And so we done the beep test. I done pretty good. There was around 14 people in our class. The majority of them averaged around like 5 on the beep test. I was in the upper echelon, so I got like 7. I believe it's at 7.4. I believe I got on my bleep test, and so yeah, I scored 5th place. I believe the highest one was around 9, 10, somewhere around that. So yeah, that happened. I scored 5th place on my bleep test, and I was really impressed with myself. Now, prior to that, during the classroom, a few minutes prior to the bleep test, I was quite nervous, and that was because I was constantly thinking of the opinions of other people when doing the bleep test. And I breathed fully. I breathed like a king would. Breathing fully to your stomach from your nose. Now we need to aim for your breath to actually fully hit your balls. You can actually breathe all the way to your stomach until your balls actually twingle a bit. I'm not at that level yet, which is okay because it's self-improvement. We make progress in this journey, right? But with me, my breathing is good enough that I was able to get to the bottom of my stomach. It's a good sensation, and it's a good feeling. And so I implemented that technique, and when I did, it did make things a lot easier, 100%. Ah, fucking hell. Sorry guys. It's just so cold out here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but you see the breath, boys? The camera never picked up. Damn Samsung camera quality. But yeah, so I done the beat test. Mentally, it was a very, very challenging process, I tell you guys. It was very challenging. I wanted to give up. Girls were cheering for me. Well, it's actually one girl. You'd be surprised how far cheering takes you. Like, you genuinely want to quit. This was during the winter period as well. And it wasn't very nice. It wasn't the best weather conditions. Since the floor was also quite slippery as well, which is a bummer. And so, that made things a lot harder, just turning back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. At first I was outpacing everyone, naturally, and I expected that because I'm naturally a fast lad. When I was in year 2, this was about year 2012, roughly, we done a track sprint. I scored 3rd place, and I was a fat-ass, undisciplined little shit back then. You only play video games and ate food. So the fact that I was that naturally fast says a lot about my athleticity. Flipping English, man. Yeah, done that. I finished the beep test, and I'm happy I meditated prior to that session, breathing like a king, because it showed me that I'm not the thinker. I'm simply the observer of my thoughts. The same can be applied to you. You are not the thinker of your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. You are the observer of your thoughts. I demonstrated that perfectly back then, and I managed to score 5th place, which is pretty impressive, scoring 7.4. Because the vast majority scored an average of 3 to 5, so that puts me in the upper echelons of speed, and I was really proud of myself after that. I tried my absolute best, and I got what I got it, and I was proud of myself. What I found interesting was during the aftermath of that event, a few mates in my class come and go like, come on man, I was disappointed, because prior to this, a lot of people were putting me on a pedestal in regards to this, and that did add some form of pressure. Like, oh, this guy's a boxer. he should be first place. Even my teacher thought I'd be first place because I do boxing, I'm strong, fast, I train every day. Now, I was never egotistical about it or anything. I just let them know what I'm into, my hobbies in the sporting field. And yeah, they automatically got the assumption that I should be the fastest one. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Obviously, it's very honourable to have them have high expectations of me. Was I ashamed that I let them down? No, because I don't want to base my happiness on the validation of others. However, obviously I wish I'd done better, but that was my best, and 5th place. 5 out of 14 times 100, that's more than 50%, so I don't see what there is to be sad about. But yeah, a few racist jokes here and there, I can take it. I'm not a fan of racist jokes, but just stuff like, you know, in this world, sometimes you gotta run. And then there was another guy, he got a similar score to me. I was like, what about that guy? What about the white dude? And then he was like, nah, but he's white. He's not apply to you. I was like, alright, sick. Racist jokes. You know when you're black, Asian, these ethnicities, it's gonna be enough to you. You gotta have that mental resilience. Bloody hell, Scott. But yeah, I'm simply making this video because to say, as long as you did your best and you genuinely tried like I did back then, you shouldn't be ashamed, and you shouldn't base your happiness based on the external validation of others, because you're going to feel empty, I promise you guys. Stop trying to please everyone else, the people that don't even matter in your life. The people who had high expectations of me, the people who are disappointed. A lot of people in my class were, they were disappointed after that beat test, which it just bugged me a bit. In a way, and it didn't at the same time, because I genuinely believed I did really well. I scored 5th place, top 5 fastest in the class for a beat test. I was impressed with myself. They weren't impressed. Now imagine I never breathed earlier. Imagine I was just breathing from my chest and I never breathed down to my stomach. Even better, going all the way down to your balls. Imagine I never done that. Imagine how much of a pussy I would have been. You know? I would have been so much more self-centered. And I would have let that haunt me for the whole day. But breathing meditation really helps. This is why I encourage you guys. I told you in my previous videos. You need to meditate, man. I know it's been a minute, it's been like a few months. Probably like, we're in November now, right? So it's like 2 months ago since I last told you about meditation. But it's really helpful. Even if you haven't already, go watch that video. So really I don't edit this video. You know when I've done that, yeah? Usually on YouTube they go like that. They put like the screenshot. I could do that. I'm quite a decent editor. Prior to being on self-improvement, roughly 3 years ago, I actually edited like video games and whatnot. That was really good. So I am still a good editor, but you know, value doesn't always come from the external stimulation, dopamines and whatnot. It comes from the value of the words, or at least from the type of videos I make, self-improvement content. You gotta speak, you know. So yeah, not really much to say really. In regards to basing your happiness on others, you shouldn't solely make it based on them, because you can't really control the other people. Obviously, they're entitled to their own opinion, and you can't change that. You're not God, you're not Jesus. Just please God, man. Even if your loved ones disappointed, just say when you find precious. Now, I read the subtle art of not giving a fuck. I didn't finish the book at the time. I think it was like 2 weeks away from finishing the book. But the book really helped, and I liked it. And a lot of the principles there helped. And implementing that, having the mindset, having it in there, tremendously helped. And in regards to that, further emphasizes why you should read books, guys. And I made a video based on that. You can scroll down and see my videos. I don't have too many videos as of now. I have about 129 now. You should see it should be quite easy. It's pretty hard to miss. I don't really have much to say now. If you could take anything away from this video, just preach the people who care about you. Because the people who are disappointed in me, I don't give a fuck about them. I'm not going to see them in 7 months when I'm done with college anyway, so why should I care? They're all going to be in university and whatnot, so I shouldn't really care. I don't care too much. Look, I'm in the neighborhood now. Morning, it's like 9 a.m. People can probably hear me, I don't give a fuck. So yeah. You gotta stop caring, man. Only care about the people who care about you. Please, God, you have nothing to worry about. I know this video is gonna help someone. I'm not even nervous speaking like this anymore. One of my other videos you can check in the past, I was outside, I kept recording like this. Because I was scared what people thought, but now I don't care. I'll just record like this, I don't care. One guy may be looking at me out the window. It don't matter, man. You're not gonna see them again, bro. Improve yourself. Love yourself. Please, God. As a byproduct, your family should love you too. And your friends and those you find precious. And yeah, I made this video because my friend was taking long. I meant to work out today, but emergencies happened here and there. But it's nice to recorded this video because it made time pass by quick. I was debating whether I should do this or not. I don't want to, but now I'm in the flow state after speaking for 11 minutes straight. And yeah, I'm gonna head out now. Friends should be arriving soon, so yeah. Speaking of friends, speaking of people, my door was open. Obviously, out of respect, I'm not gonna show their house, but they heard me speak, and old me would have been shitting his pants, but he don't care either, so yeah. Maybe the words inspired him to get up. I'll catch you in a bit, man. Peace. That's what Abraham's doing.